Hello again, and my name is Emma, and welcome to Saturday Night Crochet. Okay, so tonight, I'm trying to get back. I really do want to get back into knitting. I haven't done knitting like for the longest time, and the last time I did do knitting, it was like almost like, I don't know, maybe like a year ago or something like that. But tell Michaela you're out. And so right now I'm trying to watch some videos to acquaint me with how to knit again. I mean, it's like bicycling, like they say, with everything. Once you learn how to do it, you won't forget. But sometimes I think we do, and we always have to get like a refresher course, let's say, to get you back into it. Because I remember the last time, I mean, I don't remember casting on the way I see them cast on the videos. But then again, I had a book. So I was like, I don't remember doing it that way. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. And I'm like, they do all these different casts on. And I was like, well, I just do it like this because it's easier for me, you know, to do it this way. So I'll show you what I mean. But right now I'm also doing crochet, and I made a whole bunch. I'm just going to start showing you what I'm doing. I made a whole bunch of these little circles, which I just have the fan on, so I don't want them to be blown away. And they're a whole bunch of little circles. Let me see, like that. And all they are is a five stitches, and then you slip stitch, and then you do 12 double crochets in the hole, and then you get this. So what I'm trying to do is make a sunflower blanket throw. Not a big one, you know, not a huge one, but just one, like just to cover your knees and your legs. That's what I'm trying to make. So they are going to be let me say I have a whole bunch of them. I have like 30. I have 30 or something right there. I need to make, because they're going to be granny squares. I'm sorry, my teeth are loose. I'm going to make granny squares, and in order to make them look like a sunflower, I have to make these first, and then make the yellow part around it, and then do the green, because I want it to look like more like a flower like on green grass, kind of sort of say. And I don't like the way it looks on white, because they do have a white border, but it looks nicer with the green. So I already bought more yarn. So I do have white. I have a lot of white, but I don't want white. Plus white gets dirty too quick. So I do have a lot of white yarn, but I'm not going to use it. I do have a lot of yellow yarn. Orange, I might have to find somewhere, because I either go to Joann's or somewhere and get orange yarn, because I only have one skin of orange, and it's not going to be enough. I need like one of those big fat ones, you know, the big ones. Skins, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's S-K-E-I-N, skeins. And so I need maybe 2 of those big ones, the hefty ones. But I probably won't be able to get that until I go to Joann's, because they don't have any at Walmart. I mean, I could order them online. As a matter of fact, that's what I should have done. Not to I had to order turtle soup, and I ordered an adult coloring book. I should have ordered the yarn at the same time. I don't know what I was thinking. I would have had them by now. But I really don't need them right now anyways, so it doesn't really matter. So I have to make at least 200 of these, okay? But I'm not gonna make 200 right off the bat. What I'm going to do, I have different kinds of brown. So once I finish with this, I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna add the yellow, and then I'm gonna add the green. So all of these are gonna end up in this bag, are going to end up being the Granny Squares sunflower theme type. The ones with this color, because then I have two other browns, and I want to make them because I want to make sure that when I put them all together, when I'm done with this one and I'm done with the other browns, I don't want them to all be lined up one right after another. I want to alternate them, so some of the browns would be scattered in different places. So that's why I'm going to finish this one first, and then finish the Granny Squares with all of these. They're all of these, and then I'll do the other one until I'm finished with that one, and do the same thing. And I think I have 3 colors. I have this one. I have. Did I bring it over here? No, I didn't bring it over here. It's probably in the other bag, but I'll show you next week, or I just don't want to move everything. But I have 2 more different browns. The other one is, well, let me see. Hold on. I think it's right here. Oh yeah, here it is. So I've been trying to, like, pack everything, and I keep on like, oh, I gotta leave this out, and I gotta leave that out. So these are almost alike, but I'm not gonna, they're like, I think they are alike. I don't know. One looks darker than the other, so they're not really the same, but I'm gonna use that. I just don't want to buy more brown yarn. Then I have this one, which kind of has a weird look, but I like it because the way the middle will look like, it's gonna look kind of cute. And then I have this one, and it's all like shiny. I don't know if I have another one of these. I might, but for the meantime, I'm just gonna finish this one. I don't think I have more than this. I might, but I'm not for certain. But I'll look. And then the only orange I have is this one, and that's it. But I need the, the fat one, the real fat one, like that. I think that's like that. I need 2 of those, so I'm definitely gonna need that. Or do I need it? What did I want the orange for? I don't need the orange because it's brown, yellow, and green. I don't need the orange. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know why I said I need orange. Maybe because it was like 2-tone. I think that's what was happening. I don't know. I thought I needed the orange. I don't think I do. I think because it was being like 2-tone, like orange and yellow for the flower. Because some flowers are yellow and some are orange. I don't know. Maybe I will just use this one. I might not have to buy any orange at all, period. Because I have a lot of yellow. I have light yellow. I have more yellow than I do orange. So I might not have to buy orange after all. Okay. So, gonna finish with this one. And with this one, like I said, all it is just, you make, thread your, like always, you thread it. And, let me see if I can get you guys over here. Okay. And then, of course, I just twist everything, and I just pull it through, and then pull it down, and then there's my knot. So then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I go in through the first stitch, pull a yarn in, do a slip stitch, get my tail in there, and then do another stitch, another slip stitch, and then I do the double crochets, which is that's 1. Yarn over, you go in through the hole, you pull through 2, and then you pull through another 2, and there you have your double crochet. Let me see if I could bring this light closer. Okay. It's dark yarn, so you can't really see it that well. And then, and I make 12 of them. So I got how many? I don't count the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. And then you just slip stitch in the first stitch. So that's hard to see because it's so dark, but you want to make sure you go through 2 stitches and not 1, because if you go through 1 you're going to have a hole. So you want to make sure you pull through 2 stitches, and then there you go. And then I always have my scissors on hand, so I just usually do this when I'm still doing it, but then you pull it out. But lately I've been noticing they curl too much, and I don't like that. I mean, they don't have, I guess you could just pull it and they'll be fine. And I just try to, I have to trim a lot of tails, because you're gonna have to do a lot of trimming. Get rid of all those tails. I mean, you can use a needle, what are those things called? A darning needle. And then there you go. So, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so again, all I do is just twist, pull up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go back into the first stitch, pull out a thread, slip stitch, do another slip stitch, and then that's when I go into the hole and make double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and then you go into that first stitch and then slip out. See, what I do is I hold it and I cut right here, and then I just pull it out. But again, you still gotta trim it. Looks like a little bug. And I just throw it in there. I'm gonna do another one. And when you're doing these, I mean, maybe I'm making the tail too long. You know, when you're doing these, you're just sitting. You know, you could just, like, you could be watching a movie, or maybe not a movie, maybe listening to a podcast. And, you know, just crocheting while you're listening to a podcast. I wouldn't recommend a movie because it's hard to watch a movie, and unless you already seen the movie before 100 times, then you already know what's going to happen. But I wouldn't. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now give yourself quite a bit of room. Don't do it too tight, because if you do it too tight, then the stitches are going to be hard, or for you, it's going to be hard for you to pull the yarn through. So don't make your loops, don't make them too small. Make them, you know, make them a nice size. You can see the yarn never leaves my hand. It's always there. So, twist. Have my first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all you're doing is just giving your hand that breathing room so it can slide over your fingers. You don't want to hold the yarn too tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Sometimes the yarn will get caught in somewhere. Just pull it out. I mean, you're going to be hiding it anyway. And there we go. Like I said, just pull it out. Sometimes it'll get stuck when you're doing it. If you have to go over, and then, you know, like I said, just pull it out from the back. Okay, so I'm going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to finish this first. So I'm going to be filling up this. I should get a little plastic bag. But I'm going to be finishing this. And then when I'm done with all of this last skin, I'm going to add the yellow. Not the orange, just the yellow. Cause I don't want it to take forever to get done. And so yeah, and then I'll go with maybe I'll do some yellow, some orange. Maybe I might mix it up. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so done with that. And I'll show you, I'll try to get as much as I can done so I can start on the yellow, hopefully next Saturday. Hopefully, guys. Hopefully. Now, the other thing, what I was talking about, this ain't the bag. Where is it? Oh, there it is. This is the other bag. So many bags, guys. So many bags. Okay, so the other one I was talking about. Now, I will, like I said, I do want to get back into doing my cables. My cables were coming out okay, but then I don't know what happened, and I just started screwing up really bad. I was like, what? I was going good. What happened? And then I don't know what happened here, and everything just got, I just stopped. I said, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And that's how I say that sometimes you have to go back and give yourself a refresher course, because I don't know what I did wrong. So I'm going to practice on that sometime next week and find out, you know, what I did wrong. Okay. But when you first start knitting, people do, you know, a lot of things differently. Let me get this. I don't know where the hell I have this. I hate it when yarns, when they come apart. Oh my God. And I always take my yarn out from inside the middle, like, let me see, in here. I never take it out from the outside. It comes out through this hole, like the mouth. I don't know. Anyway, so a lot of people, well, what you do first is that you just make, I'm just going to do here, for instance. All you do is just, you know, pretend you made a knot, and you just make a knot. Can't do it here. I don't have a what do you call it? Well, let me show you. I'll just take it out. Okay. All right. So you make a little ring, right? You make a little ring, and you have like this, like, I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Like a little ring. And then you just put your needle in that little loop that's inside the middle, and you just pull up. And there's your first knot. There's your first knot. Now, because your tail, you have two tails here. Now, usually they want you to clamp down, open these two, and then you do all these turns and all these turns to get, you know, the stitch on. Okay? But I'm like, I don't do that. I just grab it like this. I just put it here. I put it here. I grab the yarn from my thumb. I go, oh, do I got the wrong side? I just grab the yarn through my thumb, pull it out, and then pull it in. That's all I do. I mean, I don't go through holding the two loops. I just do this. I go in here, I hold it, go under, and it goes on so easily. And I don't do all that. I don't know how they do it. And then they want you to open it. That's the other way. They want you to open. I don't know. I have to practice on that. I just do this. I put it around my thumb, because you need the long part. I put it around my thumb. I hold it with these two, I hold the other part here, and I just pull it off my thumb, and there it is. And there's the stitches. I don't know why, you know, and the thing is, with this, you can do it so fast, you know, and you don't have to, all you're doing is just pulling it. Well, you want to make it shorter and pull it off. So what you're doing is that you got it around, you're pulling it off your thumb. You have it here, you have it here, you're like, got them between these two. And when you're putting it under your thumb, you got to take it off your thumb. So you got to take your thumb out and then pull. So like this, the shorter it is, the better. Because you could just, you know, it'll come easier and faster. So the shorter the thread, the faster you can get the stitches. Oops. The faster you can get your stitches on there. Okay. So again, you just wrap it around. You're holding it. With these two, you're holding it. These two is holding that. And you've got to do a little bit close. Put it through your thumb. Go over by your index finger. Pull that one down. Pull your thumb out. And just pull it up. If you can see. I gotta get a camera. I mean, I have to get a camera. I got a camera. I need something to do this over. I don't have that thing to do the overhead. I might have to use my tripod in order to do that. Oh, maybe I'll do that next week. Okay, so I don't know what happened to this thing. Okay, it's like, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like bent. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we're going to use it anyway. So, in order to do, oh my god. So, when you're starting to knit, you have to put your needle through one. The thing is, you have to have your needles all, let me show you over here. Probably easier, because I already have them on. Uh-oh. Where are they? I don't want to take the one that has the, okay. So, I haven't done this for a while. Where's this one? This one's kaput. So when you have the thread, you want to have the thread close to your needle. Oh my god, don't tell me I forgot how to do this already. Okay. And then you want to, oh my god, I did forget. I'm gonna have to go back, guys. I'm already getting confused. And I haven't done it for a long time. And I'm not sure if I put, could you have purl, and then you have knit, knit and purl, knit and purl. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. I don't know why. I don't know why I am confused. What am I, 29? Okay, let me see a video. I haven't done this for a while, so I'm gonna look up a video, because I think I already packed up my knitting book. So I don't think I think I already taped it up, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna go back, do a review, and then next week I'll show you. It is simple. I'm just, for some reason, I'm not grabbing.